Hello. Happy, what day is it? Thursday. Hope you are having a great day. We're getting everything set up. Let me know if you're here. Let's see. I think I can pin that. You know what I should do, honey? I should make you an admin and you can help me with these things. All right. I'm just going to prop this here. Because I feel like I'm going to be using my hands. How does one become as cool as you asking for a friend? Oh, boy. Thanks, honey. You don't. I mean, you can. You are, honey. How about that? You're cooler than me.
Thanks.
All right, so we are going to go over summer essentials tonight. And if at any point throughout the life, if you have questions, you can throw them in the comment section, the chat section. It is late, y'all. But I'll tell you what. I don't know if you know this, but before I go live, it tells me how many people are on my Instagram are on my Instagram, like my friends and stuff. And it said something like 300 and something. So this is definitely when we're all on. And I just thought that was funny because I usually go on around 8 o'clock my time. But today I didn't. I went on at 9. So just an interesting little behind the scenes. So summer essentials. There's a few that are pretty, in my opinion, obvious. So we're going to talk, obviously, like, I've got bug spray, I've got bug bites. But then there's other stuff that I feel like needs to be talked about and thought about when we're talking about being at home a lot more, if your kids are off school, if even at work. Like, I feel like the vibe, I remember when I was working full time, it was just like such a different side of everybody. So people are wanting to stay well and they're wanting to feel good. So yeah, just some exciting stuff. And actually, Ryan, would you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Will you send me the links for all the stuff that I am going to just go on, like, the website? Ooh, I have a lot. I probably have too many. So let's start with the first and obvious thing. So bug spray and bug bites. Oh, I just remembered I wanted something to put something up here. So hang on one second. This is DEET free. This is, I actually love the smell of this. I know it sounds weird, but there is arbor vitae and vanilla in here, which are two of my favorite oils. So it is definitely something that is almost like comforting to me. So anyways, so bug spray, and this is made with pure essential oils. So it's literally essential oils. It is, there is a tiny bit of like organic vegetable glycerin in here. And there is, I'm having to read the label because it is late. And there is, I fill the rest of the way up with distilled water. So its smell is very, like, it's got a little bit of like a lemongrass, ylang-ylang, like catnip smell, but then it's just kind of grounded with that arbor vitae, which is like arbor vitae are all the trees that we all have out, at least in the St. Louis area, out in our yards. So you just spray it on and go. It doesn't have, I think that when I sit here, she can hear me. You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll have to move that soon. That's okay, because this is the last one I'm doing at night. Okay. So, if you want to just message me them, I can put them in. I think that, so this is just like a really quick spray wherever, and there is a really cool story about my bug spray. Someone sent me a video, I think it was 2 years ago, and she sprayed it, and she saw the mosquito coming at her, and then she saw the mosquito leaving. Like, it was like flying, and then it would like turn around and leave. So it definitely works. However, should you forget the bug spray, don't worry, because then I have the bug bites roller. So bugs love me. They love definitely my 6-year-old son. Him and I must have the same, like, blood type or whatever. I don't really understand all of that, but you know what, that's okay. I don't have to. I just know that when I go outside, I'm gonna get eaten alive. So let me know if that's you too. Like, are you just super sweet and the bugs love you? So when I come inside, I spray this on, or I roll this on if I've forgotten to spray it on, honestly. And this is really nice, in my opinion, for the I feel like anything that kind of pops up when you are, let's say you're out camping and you get like random hives, this is going to be something that is going to be super helpful for you, where you do not have to like have 100 different things. It is a really good like skin lover of skin. So there is clove, tea tree, peppermint, rosemary, and organic coconut oil. And the nice thing about the clove is that it also acts as like a wart remover, which is like so bomb in my opinion. Oh my goodness, she is angry. You can tell that she is the 4th kid. So sorry. She's very spoiled. I have spoiled her. It is my fault. So, alright. So those are the bug, in my opinion, just like what everybody thinks about when you're looking for like clean alternatives or solutions. Bug spray, bug rollerball, those are kind of the main ones. Then, I want to take you on a little vacation. Even if you're not going on vacation, I want to take you to the beach with the Joyful Magnesium spray, and that way you can feel nice and relaxed. Oh, I'm loving this. This is sideways. So I actually thought of this idea because I am not the mom that is going to make the sweet like paper that says this is not working for me today. I don't have it on my. Did I just turn this off? Or did it die? Uh-oh. I'm on Facebook and my Instagram. And I probably should have tripod it, but it's really hard to like keep looking back and forth. So, sorry if that got interrupted on Facebook. So, I just lost that. So, the biggest thing that I think is important is just to, make the most of what you have. So, like, if you are struggling with just, like, a sad, like, here it can get really hot. And when it gets really hot here, it is impossible to, like, go outside sometimes. Like, I don't know, like, people ask, I have my aunt one time, she was like, well, what do you do when it's really cold outside? I was like, you just don't go outside. She's like, really? I was like, yeah. I was like, well, what do you do? She lives in Florida. And I was like, well, what do you do, when it's really hot? And she goes, oh, well, I don't go outside. I was like, same thing. So we have both. In St. Louis, we have where we are hot and we don't go outside, and we are cold and we don't go outside. So I just thought this was like a nice little, let's see, so sorry. A nice little, like, hey, we can talk about balancing our mood. We can be joyful, and we can soak up the benefits of being at the beach, at the ocean, because that is what magnesium spray does. So magnesium spray it gives you the, like, mineral benefits of walking into the ocean. So we're just gonna, like, I must be in a vanilla mood, because, like, vanilla, my husband's texting me, she's mad. Just bring it in. Poor girl. We have messed. The other kids I had on, like, so perfectly. I had them on schedules, like, pretty early on. Her, I just never wanted to put down, because I'm pretty sure she is my last baby. And so, because of that, I don't know, I just felt like, I don't know. I want to make sure that I am on. Oh, you're so sad. Oh, I didn't think you'd keep crying when she came down. Do you need to take a little walkie? I'm gonna take that outside. Sorry guys. Hashtag mom life. So we're gonna spray this on. This is like a really citrusy. I think it's 8 citrus oils. So grapefruit, Litsea, lime, lemon, tangerine, clementine, bergamot, mandarin, and orange. Mandarin, there's like green mandarin, and then or red mandarin, and then there's like sweet orange, and then a little bit of vanilla. So it smells really good. And then relax. I'm actually gonna put this on because I am really working on the stress, you guys. I'm actually working on a really fun thing that, based on your feedback, I'm doing for all of us. And we are going to change our lives together, and it's going to be so much fun. We're just going to be better people. We're going to feel better. Ryan, when you're on your walk, can you make sure that you can see my Facebook Live on my balanced home? Okay. So relax. I just wanted you to think you were, like, sitting at the beach and relaxing. Calm will kind of also work in this too. But I also thought about, like, if you do go on vacation and you are at the beach or you are at Disney or something like that, a lot of times, like, for my family, it's really hard for us to get calmed down. So, like, I won't sleep the first few nights. So having this kind of as, like, a something to put on your vagus nerve to smell, to calm down. It's like a Sweet Woods. I think this has vanilla. Let's see. It does. So far 3 of the 4 have had vanilla. The rest of them don't, but yeah. I used to to know everything that was in every blend, but now I don't. I make everything, but you know what I mean. So, oh boy. Thanks, honey. What an emoji that is. So this is like for rest and tranquility. So if you just want to calm down, this is a really good thing for you to use. And it is good for the kids. It's good for adults. It's honestly, it's good for pets. I'm not confident on the cats, but I am confident on the dogs. Because we used it like forever ago when we had a dog, once upon a time. Then I thought we needed to talk about the car, because we are definitely car travel people. And so I chose Calm for the car. I think some other really good ones for the car would be like Allergy or what would be another good one? I mean, even Joyful. Like, if you're stuck in the car for a long time and you got some Joyful going through there, it's going to balance some moods out. So this is really good to calm everybody down in the car without you going to sleep. And I am always about multiple uses. I should say multi-purpose. So while this is going to calm you down, it's also going to... Sometimes I label the... Why am I trying to take this off right now? Sometimes I put the price tag on it. Sometimes I don't. I don't actually like to put the price tag on it. Nobody actually looks at it. They don't think to look on the bottom. So I kind of stopped. So while this says Arbor Vitae. Okay, so most of them have one of my favorite oils in them. This has Arbor Vitae, bergamot, and orange in it, and it is just like a bomb blend to calm you down. But the nice thing is that the orange and bergamot are going to lift your mood, and the Arbor Vitae is actually going to be an immune booster. So if you guys are in the car and you're driving and you're like, I love Disney World. This is no secret, but you're going in and out from you're going in and out to like the parks at Disney World. Well, that I tend to always get sick when I go, on vacation. So since that happens to me, I just assume I'm probably not the only one. And that Arbor Vitae is going to give you just a little bit of a pump in your immune system. So I thought that was fun. And then one of my customers, Megan, I'll never forget this. She tagged me in her video one time. And she was like, this is what I like to do. And she like tipped it over and like did this and this. And I was like, oh my goodness. So anything that you're going to put on your wrist is going to go straight to your bloodstream, which is going to calm you down like much faster. Then the next thing is Allergy, which I feel like when we're traveling, we're going to different places and our bodies are not used to what is in the air there. And like I have a really sensitive body. This is why I got into oils. But it's something that I feel like is very important to have with me because the lemon, lavender, and peppermint is just a bomb, like, allergy shot, but then I added a little bit of eucalyptus in there so it'll keep things flowing and breathing. Like, even if someone can't breathe and is snoring through the night, just a drop, like, next to them, mix it with some lotion. You could always get the Rollerball. These are the droppers. Actually, I think this is empty. This is the one that my son decided to dump. He wanted to be like, Mom. To me, this smells like a spa. Smells really good. Like, just like a typical small spa smell. But what it does, because it has that eucalyptus and peppermint in there, and it just opens everything up and just like almost forces you to breathe in such a way. So, but it takes down inflammation, and it's safe for anybody, which is, again, is really nice. Then my last one that I have is my Thyroid blend. And the reason I chose my Thyroid blend is actually really weird. I feel like we cannot keep up with the kids in summer. Like, they have so much energy. So, like, I could nap. Like, I love a nap. And so I feel like I want to be like the kids. So when I want an energy boost, I take this, and I'm not going to do it right now because it really will keep me awake. I will roll it on my thyroid right here. You could roll it on the sides. You could roll it on your wrist. It is definitely a stronger smelling one. It has myrrh in it, and myrrh is just a very unique smell. And it has lemongrass, this one is not known for its smell. It is known for its like, this is, I really do try to make them all smell really good, but this is not one of them that I mean, it's not bad by any means. It's not like my face serum. I hate my face serum. I hate the way it smells. So, Thyroid. I think that will definitely benefit you. I mean, really anybody. And this will last you a really long time because it's the Thyroid. And it's so small, like, it's just a swipe, and look at all that. Like, that wouldn't even barely put a dent in it, even if you were doing it 2 to 3 times a day. Ideally, I like to do it in the morning, right here, and then that midday slump where, like, I'm just like, oh, I'm exhausted, let me not. But I don't want to take a nap. That's really important. I don't want to have something that is, like, sometimes I want to take a nap, sometimes I don't want to take a nap. That's just the truth of it. So yeah, that's it. I did ask over on Instagram if anybody wanted to get on the live with me and jump in the hot seat, just for, like, people love, no, I should say this. I love when people come to me with a problem. So there was a lady last week, she was like, I can't sleep. And I was like, well, tell me what's going on. Because I do have stuff that is specifically for sleep. The blend is literally called sleep. The products are sleep. But the thing is, like, you're not sleeping. I can pretty much guarantee I know the reason you're not sleeping, and I can pretty much guarantee it's hormone related. Oh, hi, Jenny. Jenny, sleep is for you. Don't I know it? So, Jenny, I think, remind me what you got. Jenny might be a good example of someone that, like, came to me with a sleep problem, and I was like, have you tried this and this and this? So a lot of times when we're looking at sleep issues, like, to me, there's 3 layers of things. There's, like, the symptom, like the super high level layer, which is sleep. I'm not sleeping. Then you can kind of dive down a little bit underneath there, and typically it's hormones. Typically our hormones, especially as women, are jacked up. And so we have to, like, if you really rewind to, like, ancestors and going back, women were the gatherers. That's just what we were. And we had to, like, remember everything and digest everything and then plan everything for the next day. Well, in my mind, this is backed on absolutely no science. This is backed on Rachel science. In my mind, because we had to do that, we have to digest the day before we go to sleep. And so sometimes when we lay down, if we have to take that time and run it through our brains, it's going to be a while before our brains turn off. So that's one sleep issue. And Jenny, if you want to put, like, your sleep, like, issue up of, like, you have trouble falling asleep, you have trouble waking up, you have trouble, there's many reasons. So, but let's say you can't fall asleep. It could be because your cortisol is too high and your melatonin cannot rise naturally, which is why people love melatonin, because it knocks them out pretty quickly. But that's not a root cause. That is a band-aid for an issue, which is okay. I'll never, ever judge a band-aid for an issue. So then if you're waking up in the middle of the night, that's typically your liver detoxing, which is in charge of your, all of your hormones. So if you're waking up between 1 and 3 a.m., it's your liver asking for help, and it's your liver waking you up. And then, like, you could wake up sweating, you could wake up freezing, you could, like, have, like, kicky feet. Like, there's just so many different aspects and layers to it. And so when I get to talk to people one-on-one, and I hope somebody comes on sometime, it's like, hey, Rachel, I'm having trouble with this. And, I probably should have done a little, like, hey, I'll give you a little thank you, but we'll get there. This is all very new. This is really only my, I want to say, 4th or 5th week going live consistently. And so I'm still trying to figure out what works for my family at home. That's why tonight is probably going to be the last one that's like late. And then from there, I just think people will hopefully jump on. And we have some stuff coming. We have a lot of moving pieces. It's really exciting, but it's kind of hard to sit on myself, but it's also hard to, I don't know. It's hard to not tell you guys everything, which I don't know why I wouldn't. I guess I could. But I always also am like this big, huge dreamer, and so, in my mind, I'm going to be licensed by Disney tomorrow, and I just don't think that's logical. I did have my ChatGPT, who is my best friend, tell me what it takes to get licensed by Disney. At this point, I don't remember what she said, but I remember thinking, okay, that's going to be a while. So, alright, well, I think that's it. We're right at 30 minutes. These will go longer if people jump on, and like I said, it was later than I had originally planned, but it's pretty exciting. If you ever have any questions, let me know, and I will get them answered. And then, you can always, message me on, in the Facebook group. I actually haven't talked about that in a while. I am trying to switch up the Facebook group a lot, too, just to keep us, I really, really want it to be a community, so there is almost 200 people in there, which is crazy. So, just trying to find that community and make it so see what happens. It's been a crazy year already, and it's only May. It's just nuts. So, I love you all, and thank you for watching. And like I said, if you have any questions, if you need, I should have pulled the stomach rollerball for oh well, nausea. What is that? Parsing. That would have been a good idea, but that's okay. That's another one. So, yeah, that's it. I will see you at the market, on the next live, all the things. Alright, bye!